Good morning, friends. First of all, I thank God for giving us this wonderful time, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you, those who have come to this press conference. Indeed, it's a great pleasure for JDU Nagaland as well as Nagaland Bihari Samaj, Bihari Kalyan Samati, and Matri Foundation. In commemoration of 128th birth anniversary of JP Narayan, JP, on 11 October, the JDU Nagaland has decided to sponsor an All India Bihari Conference organized by Nagaland Bihari Samaj, Bihari Kalyan Samati, and Matri Foundation, Nagaland. This conference is to acknowledge the contribution of the Biharis in the political and economic aspect of the Nagas ever since the days of JP, who had come all the way from Bihar to work for peace in Nagaland. This goes on to prove that it was the Biharis who had first contributed to the cause of the Nagas. It is pertinent to mention that the Biharis are one of the most intelligent communities in India. They have the command over India politically, economically, as well as they have the highest representation in civil services from any single state in India. Almost every page of UPSC civil service result will have at least 3 or more toppers among the top 10 from Bihar itself. This is no mean ordinary achievement. The Biharis are also the most hard-working communities in India and will never shy away to work in any condition for survival. The Bihari had the highest degree of dignity of labor. In the above slide, it is felt that the 11th October is the best day to acknowledge all such facts and talents of the Biharis of Nagaland in particular and India in general. Sentimentally, it was the Bihari in the person of JP who the first showed his love and concern for the Nagas, and now it is the turn of the Naga people to acknowledge this and other subsequent gesture of the Biharis. The JDU Nagaland, along with all the Biharis led by Nagaland Bihari Samaj, Bihari Kalyan Samati, and Matri Foundation, Nagaland deeply expressed our heartfelt gratitude to Sri Nitish Kumar Ji, the Supreme of JDU and Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar, for having consent to grace this historic and first of its kind occasion.
This very conference is first of its kind in the whole country. Not that we are taking a big boast out of it, but the very fact that we tend to look at Bihar from a very narrow concept. That is, we always look at the way they come and work here manually is the microscope that we see the Biharis. But we want to send this strong message, especially to the people of Nagaland, that the Biharis that we see in the manual working sections are actually showing us the dignity of labor that the Naga people also must learn. However, if one is to look at the Biharis only from that angle, it is totally wrong. Because as it is already mentioned, we see that the highest civil services representation from any single state is from Bihar. And if you look at the various sections of the businessmen, you will see that at the top 10, you will see 1, 2, or even more Biharis. They are the highest number of people in the form of diaspora, where you see that from any single state, they have the highest number of people living outside their own state. Therefore, what concerns us the most is many people from Nagaland don't realize that it was a Bihari who came all the way in the 1960s to work for the peace of the Naga people in the person of JP Narayan, who is famously called JP. So we felt that in collaboration with the three foundations, which is already mentioned here, the JDU felt that this is the best way to acknowledge how JP has sacrificed his interest to solve the Naga problem on this 120th birth anniversary by organizing this All Nagaland Bihari Conference. So our main interest is to recognize the contribution of the Biharis towards the Naga society, politically, economically. When I say economically, it means to say that they have taught us what is dignity of labor. They are teaching us what is dignity of labor. And therefore, the Naga people also must learn economically the way the Biharis are showing us. Politically, as I have said, JP Narayan has stayed in Nagaland, traveled to different sections of the remote areas to understand the Naga people, and he said that a solution to the Naga problem is a must if India wants to live peacefully, especially at the borders. So even today, we are not able to find a solution because the message that JP Narayan gave to government of India did not find any place, and government of India did not take that matter seriously, for which we are what we are today as far as the Naga political problem is concerned. Thank you.
Regarding Matri Foundation, Matri Foundation aji ami khan 1 year complete was. Itu do especially Mikey khan la body ase. Gents, ladies both be come kore, but mohan focus to Mikey khan ke lui nahi kore. Mohan to stitching, singing, dancing, SBI account zero balance free opening koidia schools khan re, villages ekdam bhitor de jaigina, underprivileged areas te jaigina. Para ta chuto projects khan koigina mohan to try kore public tak punchi bole na. To aji sir khan ami khan ke itu ekta opportunity amokhan ede invitation paina ahato nijoge privilege feel kora ase ke Matri Foundation ita ki bishi hitu bole baki ase that mokhan bishi hikane mokhan we are learning still now. So I am very much thankful to sir, mohanla general secretary sir, ami khan president sir, imso sir, so ke moi bishi thanks kobo ami khan la Sudesh ji sir ke bi thanks janabo ke ami khan ke iman tak level te bhabna purise ke mohan ahina jete bohina sir khan lote kotha kora ase. And Matri Foundation poila pura Bihari samaj logina, Biharis khan logina ekta attachment mohan alag ase. That on each and every occasion festival ki thakile Matri Foundation dor invitation pabo it's mandatory must. तो আজি मोहन स्कोप पाइछे मोहनला साइड पर बिहारी समाज के एकता छुटो मोटो हेल्प करो पारो बोली भी इतो आमी खान निजर के प्राउड फील करो पारा तक किमान पारो मोहनला एनजीओ पारा मोहन दो वी विल ट्राई टू हेल्प देम दैट्स इट थैंक यू
First of all, I am again speaking towards the friendship as well as brotherhood relation with Nagas and Biharis. And I am representing the Nagaland Bihari Samaj as well as Dimapur Bihari Samiti Kalyan Sangathan. We Bihari are called sometimes as a abuse word by other state of livelihood people, Bihari. But we are now proud to say I am from Bihar. Since if we see the history of Bihar, of course we are honest as well as hard-working. That's why I used to go to other place to show the dignity of labor and honesty as well as brotherhood with other state people. We Bihari are working hand to hand with other Indian state people. Of course, sometimes we Bihari do such kind of small work because of that people used to hate, but now we are really innocent and honest and showing hard work with other state of people of other states. JP movement first start from Bihar, and of course JP Jayaprakash Narayan, and short form is JP, and he started that movement anti-corruption as well as misrule of Indian state of Bihar and against of Indira Gandhi. And JP movement is very famous, and he brought the student against the misrule and corruption. That's why he became a very famous hero, and he is called Lok Nayak. Lok Nayak means leader of public, and that's why in 1972 also, this is the good example when he started movement about that. That's all. Thank you.
JP Narayan has immensely contributed towards the Naga political movement, as well as Biharis have, as rightly stated by our president, have immensely contributed towards the economy of Nagaland. And however, Naga people as a whole has forgotten what JP has contributed towards Nagas. So the Janata Dal United is trying to wake up the Nagas as to how Jayaprakash Narayan ji has contributed towards our movement as well as our economy. In the year 2018, under the banner of Jayaprakash Narayan Trust, we have given out a Peace Award to two personalities, one posthumous, one who is still alive in the person of Reverend Dr. V.K. Nu and Reverend Shoto Suneto. I'm sure you must be aware that in the year 2019, there was a drought-like situation we face in Nagaland. None of the state, or for that matter, no CM has ever come to the rescue of the Nagaland state. But Nitish Kumar ji has contributed 1 crore towards the Nagaland state to at least look into the welfare of the Naga people. Now, why Janata Dal United has to organize this All Nagaland Bihari Conference is that Nitish ji, he has a concern for the Nagas, and particularly for the state of Nagaland. Nitish ji expresses his concern towards our leadership that he wished to pay a visit to Nagaland. When he is actively playing a national role, trying to unify the regional parties to take on the BJP in 2024, when we don't even have a single MLA, forget about MLA, we don't have even a single panchayat members here in Nagaland. Yet, despite all his hectic engagement, he has kindly consented to come and address this occasion. And therefore, on behalf of the JDU, on behalf of the Bihari Kalyan Samiti, Bihari Samaj and Matri Foundation, I extend our warm welcome to each and every one of you, and through you, I would like to invite all the Nagas to kindly be part on the 11th of October, where the All Nagaland Bihari Conference will take place at the Dimapur District Sports Complex, and Nitish ji will pour out his concern for the people of Nagaland. And therefore, once again, I, on behalf of the party, extend our warm welcome to all the Nagas to be part of that great event.